What are we doing then? Just explain, we just done a photo shoot for Shortlist. That's why I've got a little bit of eyeliner on. But it was worth it because Karl had to dress up in tights and knickers, didn't you? And a lion.
Yeah. Not even mine. Well, they wouldn't be mine. But a woman had to like lend me a tights.
Brilliant.
Amazing,
Right,
isn't
we're going to do this. This is Mr. and Mrs. basically.
Right.
So I'm going to ask a series of questions of Karl. Quite a simple question of favourite film, favourite food. And Ricky, I want you to write down what you think the answer, Karl's answer, is going to be.
Yeah.
Actually, hide it from Karl.
Exactly, yeah.
And then
That's saves us
Karl's-
leaving the room or going to a little booth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Karl, you'll reveal the answer. Ricky will reveal the pad.
Yeah.
Right, I can see that.
So don't answer straight away.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
The first one is, what is Karl's favourite film?
Well, I'll tell you what, before he says anything, I'll have to put it down to 2 because I reckon he can't decide between 2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna straight away, I'm gonna do that, and if I'm right, well, I shouldn't give anything away. Okay?
Karl, reveal what your favourite film, or indeed favourite film is.
He'll know what it is. It's Kez and Elephant Man.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you had to choose between the two?
Probably Kez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elephant Man's just a
Great,
bit sad.
isn't it? Yeah, it's great. I reckon that really affects you and your kid as well. And
Well,
it's sort of your, it's very much what I imagined your upbringing
Well, I had
to
a
be
magpie,
like.
didn't I?
Well, yeah. And
What was the magpie's name?
Maggie.
used to come down and peck his grifter.
And peck me head.
Watching The Elephant Man, you know that bit in The Elephant Man where Anthony Hopkins takes John Merrick, or Joseph Merrick, behind a screen, and he's showing it to a load of surgeons, and he's going, see the deformation of the skull, the spine, the limbs. The only thing that is totally normal and untouched are the genitals. Karl goes, think of that. The one thing you would want like an elephant, and he gets the head.
Yeah. Good film, that.
Right, next one.
We'll go for the next one. Karl's favourite food.
Oh, okay. I'm going to be very specific here. I think we're talking about a meal, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What, an actual main course?
Yes. Well, I mean...
You're not going to know this.
Well, I'm gonna put to get me. Okay, I've gone for something sort of like a specific, but that gives me a bit of leeway. So I could be totally wrong here.
All right. Karl, please reveal favourite food.
And you mean one for at home, not going out. Because if I go out, I make more of an effort to have something that someone's had to do some effort with.
Now, do you think like yeah? I've done it like it would be a meal that he could do himself as
Right,
well as.
okay. Sausage, beans, potato cakes.
Oh, I've got it wrong. I thought you were meat and 2 veg. I put sort of pork or lamb
No, I wouldn't
chops.
mess about making meat and veg if I was on my own.
No.
No.
What was
no
it?
way. Sausage, beans, potato cakes. Toaster, potato cakes, beans in a pan, sausage in
I
a
remember
frying
you put
pan.
sausages in the toaster once.
Yeah, but
Is that true?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
came
it
home.
was.
His girlfriend came home to him sticking a knife in the toaster to get the sausages out that were burning.
it's the way they spit, and
But why did you put them in the first place?
because I don't like when you've got them in a frying pan and then you turn that up and the heat gets going and they spit and then the grease is going all over the sort of the hob. So I thought do it in the toaster, let it spit on the inside. Not as much mess, but yeah. It was ages ago though. You're saying that as if that's before I met you.
So if you're out and he does his sausages, does he pop them on the grill? Does he put them in the oven? Does he stick them in the toaster like a fucking twat? Oh, I don't...
That's how you find stuff out though, isn't it? That's how inventors and stuff come about. Trial and error.
All right, we'll go for the next one. Karl's
I'm gutted about that.
celebrity. All right, okay. Well, this is 1 out of 2, so we'll go for the third one. Karl's celebrity crush.
Wouldn't have one.
What now?
Yeah.
I'm nearly 40. Do you mean a celebrity crush?
That's
Do one when I'm a kid or something.
That's
maybe.
the point. So this is not based on anything because obviously he's never spoken about this or given any.
When
so
I'm
hold on, 40.
20's still young, old.
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
let's say
sort of 14 or something.
15. So hold on, when were you born? 72.
72.
So we're talking 84, are we? 1984. Janet Jackson.
She wasn't around in 84.
We've lost the pen and pad element of this straight away.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, when she around in 84?
No, it wasn't her.
Paula Abdul.
No.
You guys just know. So there's an answer. There is someone who at 14 you thought, oh, she's nice, and I've got to guess who this woman is in 1984. Debbie Harry.
No.
You don't know yet.
No. 84. Probably one of Bananarama. Why is that funny?
Because it's so random and specific. Anything you said is funny. Anything you said is funny. But it's also one-off. They haven't got anyone in mind. And there's been about 9 members of Bananarama. Narrow it down a bit. No, come on. Which one of Bananarama?
God, I don't know what they're called. It was the darker one. The dark-haired one.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Next one.
What have I had that? The darker one in Bananarama.
Alright.
Well, remember, you got to write it down.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to
Sorry.
Karl's favourite book.
Oh,
Okay, now.
you know this?
Well, but are we talking novel, fiction, or what?
I think we're talking any.
Just a book.
Any book. Like if you had to take one book to a desert island, what would it be?
You know, I don't know why you're not writing it out.
Well, shut up.
Fucking hell, are we mates or what? You should know what that is.
What, your favourite book?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm thinking of an answer I don't want to embarrass you with. A book of freaks that he carried around for 6 months.
What's that?
Oh, that you're joking. That's your favourite book. It was a pamphlet.
It wasn't a pamphlet. It was about 40 odd pages. It's my
It
favourite
was the
book.
50 top freaks given away with some dodgy old fucking magazine.
It was with FHM, and it was like a freak book. That was interesting.
And you count that as a book?
Well, what would you put then? I've never seen you with a proper book ever. So don't start lying and give me a load of old shite that it's someone like Nurture or something. 'Cause it isn't.
Nurture.
What book would you pick?
Friedrich Nurture. What?
No, you're right. He was right in a way. It is a
Yeah,
freak book.
Book of Freaks.
Let's go for the pad. Let's go for
50
the
top.
do
Oh,
the
no, I
pad.
got that. 50 top freaks. No, about it. 50 top freaks. Yeah.
Karl's
Do you know what? Do you know how he liked it? Because number 50 was a fellow with 3 legs. He was so
No,
excited.
there was
he went,
loads.
Huh?
No, number 50 was the bloke with 2 heads.
Was it?
Yeah, because I said Jesus. What's number 1?
Yeah. What was that? Was a bloke shagging a chicken who got killed
Number
by a
1.
rock. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful.
Karl's favourite song.
Okay, again. Okay. I'll have to do. I'll tell you that he's got a favourite song.
Are you just
For a
going
reason.
for 1 or 2?
Oh, no, I'm going to go for a couple here. I'm going to go for. They've both got a theme, and then I'm going to do tune, as well. Okay, I've got 2 songs, and then I've got like an instrumental.
Right, I'd go for Stranger on the Shore, Acapulco. Alright. And then I'd go for Elvis in the Ghetto. You're getting them?
Yeah.
And there's one more, yeah?
Yeah.
Rod Stewart, Killing a Georgie.
Oh!
That's right.
Yeah. No, I went with Stevie Wonder in the City.
That's alright, that's up there.
Yeah.
Not
He likes,
bad.
a he likes a song with a story. So anything, I'll tell you another one as well. Wonderful Tonight.
Yeah, that's
Like that, didn't you?
yeah.
Convinced it's about a disabled fella. Because the lines she puts him to bed, stuff like that.
There's a few little hints.
It's not hints, nothing to do with it.
Listen to it.
Nothing to do with
I'll
it. Nothing to do with
click
being
on it.
disabled. No, not at no point is it
There is.
mentioned. Or no,
There is.
no, it's all in your head.
Any others?
Let's go for one more.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm gutted about the old pork chops.
You've got to be careful with pork.
Why?
It's
Worms.
got to be done. Yeah, it's got to be cooked right, hasn't it?
Yeah, but now they do things like pork.
This comes from the man who put sausages in the toaster.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point.
Karl's favourite animal.
All right.
Wow.
So you don't mean a pet?
No, I'm not.
This is broad, yeah.
Just any animal out there?
Yeah. You got it.
No, it's funny because I reckon he's got this one wrong.
Oh.
I reckon he's put down monkey. But I'd probably pick sloth.
Can we see the
I've put chimp actually.
There you go.
He lumps in great apes with monkeys. He doesn't really know the difference. Funny she said the sloth because he went to the zoo and he called me up and I went to the zoo. What did he do? He said, "What's the sloth?" He said, "It's annoying." I went, "Why?" He said, "It's got a huge enclosure." I went, "Why is that annoying?" He went, "It doesn't need it. It doesn't use it. Hang it in a wardrobe. It'd be just as happy."
Didn't move. Didn't move in all the time I was there. Looked dead. I actually thought it was dead. 14 quid you pay to get in there. It didn't fucking move. Didn't do anything.
Why is it your favourite animal?
I think because it just fascinates me that this thing, that a dodo died out and yet a sloth
So
is still
easy for you to
around
say.
even though it's asleep.
Yeah.
Is that, it's safer in a sort of a dead state.
Dido died out as well, didn't she? She
Dodo
has been
died out.
for years.
Um,
That's the Dodo and Dido. Didn't do anything.
Alright, let's go one more. If Karl could have a superpower, what do you think he would pick?
Wow. Okay. Okay, I've got loads of answers here. I think the general public would know one of them,
oh, yeah.
but they're not. That's a joke one.
No, that was a new idea, but you mean one that exists? sort
Well,
of thing.
well, okay. Let's not count bullshit, man.
Right.
That's not really a
cancel bullshit
superpower.
now.
Yeah.
That's,
okay.
that's what I mean. That's a made up one. But you're talking
Exactly.
about one that people go, yeah, I'd have that.
Flying, invincibility, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, I've got one. I don't know if it's true. I mean, it's a bit weird.
Karl, please reveal.
It's one that I'd pick, but I'm still not 100% if it's the right move. I don't think you've gone for it.
Oh, I've gone. Okay.
Shape shifting.
Oh, I went for invisibility.
Can we see the patterns?
Sorry, I went for invisibility.
Why shapeshifting over invisibility?
Just because you know what shape shifting is, you can sort of be anything you want.
What would you be now?
On a day like today, probably a blue bottle.
Why would you be a blue bottle?
So it's the right weather for it.
But
I'd only do that for a bit.
No, they haven't. No, that doesn't make any sense. Why is it, you see them in this weather because they're buzzing around and it's their time of year where they've.
Yeah,
But we don't have to be a blue bottle to enjoy the weather, do you?
No, but I've got to be something else, haven't I?
Yeah, but why a blue bottle? That's a
Well, what would you pick on a day like today? You wouldn't want to be a buffalo, a bison in this. Be well hot. So a blue bottle,
why
out
not a
and about.
dolphin? It'd be...
In London.
It doesn't have to... So now you're a blue bottle who's got to go on the tube and go to work. Now
No,
you're
I mean, I'm
6
in
foot blue
London.
bottle.
I'm in
a-
London though.
But
You've still got to be at home. If you're a fucking dolphin, where are you knocking about?
I didn't know the restriction was the fact that you had to be caught in the city.
Well, I would have. So where's the dolphin?
Oh, so you can completely change your species, but you can't move fucking town.
Well, then you've got to get home again. The shape shifting, you know what it is?
Yeah, you can change into a blue
Anything,
bottle.
anything.
Yeah, But would you be a 6-foot blue bottle?
No,
or-
just a little one, and then you do that for a bit, and then you
But
change.
why are
to
you
something else.
doing it? What are you thinking? Have you got
For
your
a
own-
change?
Yeah. Well,
You said, all right, you picked invisibility. What would you do with that?
no, that wasn't mine. That wasn't my superpower. That was my guess at yours, right? Because once you said you wish you were invisible, so you could go sneak into HMV, you go shopping without having stress, pay for it, and leave in the morning.
Yeah, but
that was your
yeah,
superpower.
but that's when
paying for it
CDs was
secretly.
out. It's not worth it now, is it?
No.
No fuckers paying for anything these days on the internet. Download for fuck all. So forget that. There's no advantage. Being a blue bottle.
Yeah, what are you doing? So you go, I'm in London. Oh, there's a bit of shit there. Oh, I'm glad I'm a blue bottle. So, but what if you're shape-shifting? Why don't you be a seagull and go to Brighton for the day? No, it's not the rules. You've got to stay in London. Why are you imposing this rule of it being in London?
I'd give everything a go. I just picked that because it was a nice day and I saw one earlier.
Okay, what if you could shapeshift, but it was like changing your region on your DVD? You only had 3 goes. What would you try and then stick with?
Ooh.
Remember, the world is your oyster.
Right.
You don't have to stay in Kentish Town for the day.
Well, I'd pick what's her name? I've said to you before. I'd be
One
a
of Bananarama?
sloth.
Oh, you'd be a sloth.
I said that. It's still good, isn't it? Because if they're asleep, if I'm not enjoying being a sloth, I can dream about being something else. So it's a safe thing to be. Well, if you're asleep, you can. What's the problem?
You can anyway. You can wake up and go, oh, I wish I was a blue bottle. Or some
I've
shit.
never seen a blue bottle asleep.
Yeah, listen.
I called you the other day. You said slugs don't sleep.
No, you called me and said, do slugs sleep?
Yes, and you said, what did you say?
That's it. You got it all the wrong way around. I said, well, sleep, as we know it, is very different. You know, some have microsleep, some can estivate, some can actually be frozen.
all right.
So I said, what do you mean by sleep? Right? So,
Butterfly.
why?
If I wasn't enjoying it, it's only for a day.
And then you die.
Yes.
But then you're dead.
Yeah, but if I'm not enjoying it,
But why do you... What?
the worst thing would be a tortoise.
you don't have to be a tortoise.
I don't fucking know, Len. What's something else? I hate questions like this because you ask me, I give you an answer and you argue with me. I've told you, I picked 3 perfectly decent things there.
A sloth.
A blue bottle, a butterfly.
Right. Why did your
Can't be
superpower
bothered.
be flying? Then you could be Karl Pilkington.
Because Suzanne will be saying, no.
Why?
Because Suzanne will be going, oh, nip out and do an errand. Suddenly
Right.
I'm flying around everywhere, busy, because she's going, it's easier for you. She don't get that for arse enough as it is. I don't want flying. And everybody would be on your back, and no, definitely not.
Then why choose a blue bottle and a butterfly? That's
Because
their
no
job.
one's, yeah, but that's as a fly. Everyone's expecting it to fly. And then when I go back to me, I'd appreciate, I've always said to you about not knowing if I feel well. Whereas a blue bottle, it spends its day flying around being sick on shit. So if I come back to me and I'm like, I feel really good now, I'm not throwing up all the time. And
Right.
so there's benefits to being a fly. I think I'd appreciate life more once I'd seen it through the eyes, many eyes, of a blue bottle. What would you pick? Let's change it because it's unfair this. What would you pick? Any shape
Definitely.
shifting?
I'd pick either a bird or a dolphin. Just soaring. An eagle soaring. A dolphin. The oceans. Whole world's my oyster. At no point would I think, I'll choose something that if it's shit, I die immediately. That's much better.
Well, we're all different, aren't we? That's what this is about.
Right, let's do one more very quickly.
You're fucking different.
How about biggest pet hate?
Oh, fuck me. You haven't got long enough, mate.
Well, don't say it, do I?
I don't think you. Oh, it's annoying that you're asking this now because I've got so much that I don't know which one to pick.
Well, it's difficult to write down.
Maybe just do a word that can prove that you will have got it right. If that's it.
Well, I think it's
Oh.
there is one word, and it sort of applies to all the things you might say that annoy him, but I don't know if what's your pet's hate?
Just when they shit somewhere.
What?
Oh, when they shit somewhere and you can't find it and it stinks.
What?
I hate that.
Isn't that funny? I didn't get that. What do you mean?
Just what have you put?
Faffing. Too much faffing. Like, is people always like, you can't do that? You have to phone 5 times. You have to put you on hold. People
Oh, you just mean an annoyance.
What did you think he meant?
He said a pet hate. I thought, right, okay, yeah, I would have said
Sorry,
faffing.
what do you mean?
What do you hate about having a pet? When they shit behind us.
Okay, good night, everyone. Okay.
I wouldn't word it like that.
I've known him for 10 years, and that surprised me.
Hang on, faffing.
That fucking surprised me. I'm really sorry about that.
Right, faffing,
A
yeah,
pet hate.
faffing.
A pet hate. When you're asleep and it licks your bollocks. What?
No, all right, I got the wrong end. Yeah, faffing, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck me. That's great. Cheers.